In today's TNT chat, T and I are going to vent about venting. T, I'd say we are veteran venters, and we can probably agree on the benefits like stress relief, camaraderie with your coworkers. Sometimes it even helps you see a situation a bit more clearly. But I also read an interesting article in Refinery 29 recently where a social psychologist pointed out that venting can also become a slippery slope into an emotional rabbit hole. And as soon as I read it, I thought, this makes so much sense. This is how I feel. I feel like the venting is great for a while. As a matter of fact, I was very stuck. Like, you can get stuck on a topic and then you're revisiting it constantly. I was stuck for a long time in 2020 on one topic. And it was like anyone I saw, anyone I was engaging with, husband, friends, everybody, they're hearing about this topic. And it's almost like I needed the psychological
relief.
I needed the relief of bouncing this same thing off of so many people. And then it got to the point where if I started to talk about it, I would feel weird in my stomach. It's almost like, okay, I've done enough. It's too much. I don't really like where this is going anymore. I don't really like how this feels anymore. Does that ever happen to you?
Listen, how appropriate that we are in the salon. I mean,
this is where it happens.
This is where it happens.
Round
Listen,
zero.
I'm a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for many years.
Right.
So I am a professional at listening to people vent.
Yes, you are.
I listen to it all day
yes,
long. So
you
I have a high tolerance for it.
Yeah, a PhD in it.
I have a PhD in
Yes.
it. Similar to like a bartender. I can listen to it forever. But I do agree that there is a limit, with especially if it's the same topic or the same situation or the same person, like that over and over and over again. It can start to go into that rabbit hole.
Yes.
But Tracy, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think that if you're going to exit out of that, if you're going to be like, listen, I can't listen to this person anymore. I can't do this anymore.
Not one more time. I
can't.
Because
we've all been there. I've been on both sides of it.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to do that, then you have to make sure that you are not going to want to go back and ever want to vent to them. Because I've been on both sides of this. I've had some conversations or chats or whatever with certain people where you're venting and everybody's venting, whatever. And then I've seen people exit because maybe they don't want to participate anymore, or maybe things are going well for them, or they're like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
I don't want to.
Whatever the topic is, they got a raise or they found a boyfriend or whatever it is, right?
Everything's going well
for them.
I have no complaints.
I'm going to exit this conversation.
Right.
I don't need this anymore.
I don't need this negativity in my life.
I don't need this negativity in my life. Because I've been on the other end of it where I'm like, oh, I guess we're all too negative for you. I guess we're done. Okay. Yeah. And then lo and behold, when everything's not going well for them, they want to come back and they want you to listen.
Yes,
and they want you to be there for them.
Yes, they do.
So and I don't like that. I don't like when people do that. They dip in and out of it. It's like, listen to me when I want you to listen to me. But then when this is getting too negative, I want to get out.
Yes.
If you want to get out and you have every right to, then stay out.
Got it.
Then stay out.
So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, what I hear is that if you're the person that you're all of a sudden going to dip out of the conversations, don't expect that person to have your back.
Yeah.
When you're, inevitably on the downswing, because that's how life is. It goes up and down and up and down. But I do feel like it's not so much other people's venting that bothers me, it's mine. Like I start to feel like I am stuck right now. I keep revisiting the same thing. I can't get out of this. Or maybe I'm gossiping too hard and I start to feel bad about it. Like I start to feel bad about the sitting around in that negativity too much. So it's very rarely about other people. It's mostly about me. Like, do you ever feel that way about yourself?
Rarely.
Keep it real.
I'm a professional venter.
Yeah,
I'm real
you're
good.
okay with it.
I'm okay with it. Like I said, but I also have a high tolerance for listening to it as well.
You do.
So if someone wants to vent to me, I'll listen. I'll be here. But I do think, of course, if it's like a year later and the person's still talking about,
I've done it for a year. Me, I've done it.
Like there is, I do believe there is a limit, especially when the person's not listening to anything that you're saying.
Nothing.
So you're venting to me, and I'm trying to give you like solutions or ways to get out of this, so we don't have to talk about this for another 6 months. And the person's just stuck. They're not listening. They just almost like some people thrive in it. They want to vent. Like this is another thing, social media.
Yeah.
I'm blown away at the people who vent on social media, and, like tell all of their problems, and it's like, you actually don't want to fix this. I think you just want attention.
You like it.
You like it. You want to stay in this.
wanna
Like
stay
they
there.
thrive on it. And when you realize that's the type of person you're dealing with,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. I think the other thing I just want to say before we close it off is you probably need to tell people, like sometimes I want to jump in and fix things and I have to say to you, do you want a solution or do you just want to talk about the craziness? You'll be like, I don't want a solution. I want to talk about the craziness. So it's good to have that clarity as well, so that you know this is going to be a vent and just listen.
Just listen.
Just listen between or I want strategies and solutions.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. Good talk. I have more to vent with you during the break.
We're in the proper place.
Okay, good. Thanks.